Thank you, Seattle, for being one of the most progressive cities in the United States of America.
We want an opportunity to address. We want an opportunity on the mic.
Well, ask him.
Get him in check or we're shutting this event down. Now. If you do not listen to her, your event will be shut down right now. Right now. Your decision. Make a decision now.
One day, when the glory comes, it will be ours. It will be ours. Oh, one day, when the war is won.
Yeah, as you saw from the video, Bernie Sanders confronted by some organization I barely know about, Black Lives Matter, their little so-called movement. And these are just a bunch of, you know, gullible, misguided folks who just go by the rhetoric that is spewed to them, and they're just simply part of the problem. You know, as most of my informed friends know, Bernie Sanders held an event this past Saturday, you know, in Seattle. He had rallies at 2 different locations. The one here at Pioneer Square in downtown Seattle, and then he had a record-setting rally. It got surpassed by the one he had in Portland, but he had a record. He did have a record crowd of 5,000 at the gymnasium on the campus of the University of Washington, and that one pretty much made up for this one. And let's get to you know, this video. This is not the type of people, you know, we want in the good fight to win back our country and strengthen our middle class once more. We want informed, professional, and definitely classy people to be a part of our movement. I mean, anybody's welcome in the good fight, you know, but that type of attitude is not accepted, and it shouldn't be accepted. And you have to give Bernie Sanders and his campaign, you have to, you know, the security and everything there, they handle that in the best possible way. You know, they gave those people a chance. They continued acting a fool. I mean, if it were me, I would have had them arrested. But you know, it goes to show how much of a gentleman Bernie Sanders is, and just how organized and professional the rally was put together. And it's just unfortunate that it got shut down the way it did. Not because these bimbos forced it to be shut down, but it was just the right thing to do. It wouldn't look good on his campaign. It wouldn't look good on our fight to win back this country, our revolution to win back this country. But you know, I've done my research on this, you know, so-called group or so-called movement called Black Lives Matter, and it's just, you know, it's just fuel to a fire. They're no better than a racist group like the KKK, and I would not even allow myself to be entertained a second by these people. They are not worth the time, and they are not for our cause. They are part of the problem, and it's like, you know, they could not have picked the worst candidate to, you know, interrupt. I mean, Bernie Sanders has always been on the side of civil rights. He's been arrested and thrown in jail, you know, fighting the good fight way before these bimbos were even thought of. you know, he's been around for some time, Bernie Sanders, but you know, his vision is not outdated. It's nowhere close to being outdated. His vision is 40 years down the road. I mean, he has a lot of good ideas for this country, and he could once again restore this great nation and put us back in the game again when it comes to other developed nations. I mean, why would you want to derail this guy's chance at the White House? I mean, do you want any one of these jokes on the other side in the Republican field to become president? I mean, come on, this is, you folks are ridiculous. I mean, that's all these people are. They're just helping. They're blindly helping out the other side. And just like I said, you know, do your research on these people. But they're no better than the KKK. They're a joke. Black Matter's my ass. You know, it should be. Black people matter. You know, it should be. You know. Black people. Bimbos, you know, at least you guys should be considered black people bimbos, you know, whatever, but you don't matter, you know, and you don't even deserve a stage to spew your nonsense on. I mean, anyways, I mean, these people are a joke. I mean, and great way for Bernie Sanders and his, you know, campaign. You know, the people who were in charge of the rally, they handled it the best possible way, very professional, and you know, I tip my hat to them. But anyway, this is Liberal Rod, and you know, thanks for viewing this video, and you know, rate me, comment, subscribe, you know, like this video. But anyways, yeah, everybody have a good one. Keep up the fight, and I'll see you later.